want to point out that Tats doesn't participate in the drama. So I
And I
highly
said,
doubt that she has said anything defamatory about you, Cupid.
yes, she did last week. No, well, she didn't say anything defamatory about me last week, Steve, right? But last week,
I
right?
was on panel with Tats Marie last night, and she had a lot to say, so I would have to disagree. She definitely does drama.
Yeah, yeah. Well, last week, Steve, right? This time
Hmm.
last, Kimmy K's in your side chat, and I tried to say to Kimmy K, "Hold on a minute, mate. How come? How come you're all offended, right? By me defending myself against Jake's shit, but when Jake was inventing some weird fantasies about his daughter getting raped, you're loving it, right? You're pretending you're pretending that you're all fucking traumatized by childhood abuse when I defend myself against Jake's lies, but you were loving it when he was saying that, and you're co-signing and enabling that shit. And Tats Marie said to me, "Don't talk about Jake's kid." That's what I'm getting every time I try and defend myself against Jake's lies. I get Kimmy K, I get the Gen, I get fucking all these cunts, Mercedes Benz. Don't talk about Jake's kid, but Jake is the first one to say his daughter, oh, this one said he's going to rape my daughter. Oh, this one phoned my. Do you know what he said? He said that I Facebook messaged his mum and said that he raped his daughter. He said that, right? And then Stewie goes up on his chat, and then the lie changes to that I'd phoned his mum because Stewie said, "I don't believe Britfag contacted your mum." The lie changed, because you've got to have a good memory if you're a liar, and you've got to be a bit intelligent, and Jake isn't, right? The lie changed to I'd phoned, and I said that to Jake. That's when I started pushing Jake. That's when I started pushing him, right? And I started saying it every day. Look, you cunt. Look what you said about me. Look what you said about your own daughter, you sick freak, right? And he said, "Oh well, no, well, you Facebook phoned my mum. What the fuck is that even?" And then he said, "Oh, I never said that you Facebook messaged my mum. I showed him the original community post that he sent, and then he said, "Well, you did both. You did both. You did it repeatedly. You Facebook Messenger, and I said, "Well, if I did all that, mate, and I did it repeatedly, you're going to have a lot of proof, aren't you? You're going to have a lot of proof and a lot of receipts. Let's see them, you fucking freak." Of course, there's no fucking receipts. There's nothing because the freak invented that lie. He invented that lie that I've said that stuff about. I have got infinitely more respect for that guy's supposed daughter than he has, than his supporters, than his sick fucked up supporters have got for his own supposed daughter. And I'm sorry, Steve, I know you don't like people saying this, but that girl never existed because a parent doesn't talk like that. A parent does not talk like that.
Yeah, see, and I believe she did, and I find it
A parent does.
disturbing. I find it disturbing that people use his daughter as a weapon against him, and I also find it disturbing at how many times that Jake brings her up as well. I don't like it. I don't like his deceased daughter being talked about at all. I don't like it.
Steve, I hate it, right? And Steve, honestly, mate, I didn't want to even address it until Stewie went on his until Stewie said that thing a couple of months ago, and I've got to say full respect to Stewie, right? Because when someone calls Jake out on his lies, he goes fucking apeshit. Okay? And that is why he went apeshit on Kim K. Okay, because Kimmy K said, "I don't believe Cupid Stunt porn bombed you with CP." Okay, you can. Kimmy K even posted the DMs that Jake sent her. That was why he freaked out because she said that. Okay, and when Stewie said, "Nah, Cupid Stunt didn't say that," that's when he freaked out. And he got twisted up in his lies. And he said that I'd phoned his mum. I'm not going to contact his mum. I did send an email to his brother about the stuff with Barbie, because I thought that was, and you know, I didn't know the history with Barbie and Morticia, and that was obviously why Barbie didn't trust me. I didn't know Barbie. Do you know what I mean? This guy, this guy is disgusting. I've seen him so many times use his daughter against people. I don't think she existed, mate. Because a normal parent, do you know what, right? Do you know, me and Jake, it was the Dina and Nicole thing, you know. I was team Nicole, he was team Dina, okay? But when it finished, you know, I thought Jake's quite funny. I thought you know, you know, none of that really. It didn't matter between me and him. Obviously, it did matter to Nicole. But I thought, you know, I got no umbrage with him. We'll be friends and that, you know. But then he had that the CP bombing thing. But then he straight away gone to first he falsely accused Cactus of sending him CP. Then he said I did, but I was still, you know, look, mate, you know, that didn't happen. Come on, admit that didn't happen. But then he said around Christmas time a year ago, because someone asked me about how was your Christmas, and I said, yeah, it was a good laugh. I was, you know, building Lego with my nephews. Then he's come out with, oh.
Can you turn your mic up some? Because I can't hear you. It sounds like you're just rambling, dude.
Yeah, I'm just rambling. Can you not hear me?
Steve? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry, Mark. Yeah, I'm just rambling. But I'm just saying, I said something about spending Christmas with my nephews, and then he said, you're touching up your nephews.
Oh, my goodness.
Steve, when you fell out with him, what was the first thing he said? He said, Lena is a 14-year-old boy.
Yeah, first thing he went to was that my girlfriend is a 14-year-old boy.
He fell out with G Mangoes, and then he's like, G Mangoes touched up his kids. I mean, this is standard with him. This is what he always goes to from his, you know.
New Zealand trash check.
Yeah, New Zealand trash check. Anyway, Steve, I've took up enough of your time. Thank you so much for letting me speak anyway. Thank you so much, Steve. And I've argued with you, Steve, but we never went personal like that. We never went there, did we?
No. In the beginning, you know, I wasn't familiar with the history that you and Jake had. So as being new to you, it appeared to me that you were obsessed with Jake because I was new to you. And I didn't realize at that point in time that a lot of the stuff that you were doing was in response to him. And now that I see how Jake is with him obsessing over me on Twitter and all this, I get it now. But at that point in time, I didn't get it. So I thought you were being obsessive over him. But now that I see how much he talks about you and how he rolls on these YouTube streets, I get it now.
Yeah, but Steve, I was sort of being obsessive, but like me and you argue, and we were taking the piss out of each other. You were saying that you put your balls in my mouth and all that, and we're you know, it's a bit of banter. It's back and forth. It's
yes.
He always takes it to the child level. He always talks about people's children, or he always does that. Anyone he's fought with, he always goes there. And you've got to ask yourself, why? Why does it always go there?
Yeah, that I don't know. But yeah, he ran with for the fact that I was having sex with a 14-year-old boy by saying that Lena was a 14-year-old boy for a long time.
He's fucked up, mate. But the thing is, it's not just him that's fucked up, right? It's all the people that are in his channel that making that are following his stupid, his idiotic, retarded, false narratives, and it's all the fuckwits that are on his channel that enable him. Kimmy K is the first one that enabled him, right? She was, and now she's like, "Oh, I'm being victimized. Oh, poor me." You fucking stupid bitch.
Yeah, and I don't know why Kimmy K gets a pass on all of the crap she talks. Abe got trashed for saying that stupid brainstem crap. Mr. T got trashed for saying that stupid brainstem crap. But Kimmy K was on Mr. T's panel laughing and joking, talking about that brainstem crap. She throws little hissy fits. Why are you talking about my kid's sexuality? But Cactus just released some fucking DMs from her saying that he had a gay gentleman on his panel and she was fucking coming at him for being gay. So I don't understand why Kimmy K gets a pass on all this bullshit she fucking does, all the fuckery she pulls, all the shit she talks. She jumps from panel to panel to panel talking about Tina D, Steve, Lena, and Cactus, and she gets a fucking pass on all the bullshit she says. Where's the outrage for all the bullshit Kimmy K does and says? Why is she getting a free pass? You want to know why? Because she is hating on the people that these groups of people are hating on. But now she's going back and forth with Jake. Oh, where's the outrage? Why do people want to pick sides when people are coming at me or coming at Mr. T or coming at Tina D or coming at Lena or coming at Cupid Stunt? Oh, why is it that Kimmy K is getting a pass for talking about gay people, and then on the other side of her mouth saying that her child's sexuality shouldn't be talked about? Why is she getting a pass for talking about this brainstem bullshit that everyone was so offended that Mr. T and Abe talked about? Why isn't Kimmy K held to the same standard by the rest of you people out here in these YouTube streets? Why? Somebody explain it to me.
Well, I'll tell you something, right? She's going along with Jake's false narrative that all the stuff about his daughter originates from me, which it doesn't. It originates from him, right? Because she was trying to creep up his ass again. If he'd had let her back up his ass, she'd still be back up there, right? Now she's saying he's disgusting. Now, eventually, after 2 weeks of them arguing, now she's saying he's disgusting. She was the first one enabling and co-signing all his disgusting shit. She was the first one defending him, first one in them streams, being disgusting with him and enabling that disgusting shit. Now she's saying it's disgusting. She is a two-faced cunt. Canadian.
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry, mate. I know you're just the right side of the border, but I'm a big fan of Trailer Park Boys. But she is a cunt. She's a two-faced cunt. And I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. I felt sorry for her after that stuff with Cactus. I felt sorry for her, and because she took it with a bit of humour, I thought, I sort of warmed to her. But she is a cunt. She is a cunt. And she belongs over in Jake's. She does. She does belong there. She is that. Anyway, mate, thank you for having me up. I'm going to piss off now and listen to some music. Thanks for having me up.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. Again, I'm going to end this little segment for saying I do believe that Jake has a deceased daughter. And I do not believe that should be used as a weapon against Jake or by Jake. The talking about a deceased child is disturbing and disgusting to me. I don't think anybody should be using it. And I'm going to point out that for the last couple of years, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I have heard Jake talk more about his daughter than anybody else.
I've never disrespected his daughter. I have got infinitely more respect for his daughter than he has, and then the people that follow him have. I have always, not gone there. He's gone there, and the people that follow him enable that disrespect and dishonoring of his own daughter. I don't. I've got infinitely more respect for that girl than he has. I'm not sure she existed, but I've always let's err on the side of caution. I've always, sorry, mate, but now you've said it, I've got to defend myself there. I've always tried, well, whatever. Well, Steve, I'll talk to you another time, mate. But it's been nice talking to you, mate.
Yeah, thanks for coming up, Cupid.
Cheers,
So now,
Steve.
hopefully, we can all move on and let Jake's daughter rest in peace.